Hello, Coach Matt here. Today we're going to talk about planning your training. Let's begin. Today we're going to talk about planning your training. This comes from page 26 in Navy SEAL shooting. And we use the GPS model. So GPS stands for gathering information, planning, and then starting. When we talk about planning your training, first and foremost, and I said in a previous lesson, previous topic about having that training notebook, so it's definitely going to come into play in this lesson. Planning your training, you definitely want to know what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, and you want to go after that weakness bias training. Whatever I need work on is what I need to try to perfect and get better at so I can become holistically better at all the things that I want to be good and great at. GPS model. When we talk about the GPS model, G is gather information. What kind of information are you trying to gather? Well, you want to find out exactly where you are, get a baseline, and then you need to know where you want to get to. One of the things that first attracted me to the New Rules of Marksmanship in Chris and his books, there were two things I specifically wanted to work on. One was I wanted to consistently be able to shoot pistol, rifle with both eyes open. So I knew I needed to do some eye training. I needed to kind of revamp what I did. I, as a police officer, always had a tendency to want to, when I was really trying to get a good score or qualify or whatever, I'd start to close my right eye because I'm a left-handed guy and I'm left eye dominant. But I wanted to shoot with both eyes open, and the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to shoot while moving. I knew what I wanted to work on. I knew what I was weak at, and I knew where I wanted to go. So I already had that information gathered. And then I had to get, what was my plan? So, take your time to find the best and fastest way to get there. That's your plan. Now, when we talk about getting there the fastest, that doesn't mean you're training fast, right? So getting there fast means you want a direct line between where you are and where you want to go, and you want to have a methodical approach to attaining those goals. And, we're not just saying faster. We're talking about good, perfect reps to burn those neural pathways deep. So you've gathered information. You know what you want to work on. You've done the research and you know what your weaknesses are. You have your plan. And the next thing to do, the S in GPS, is start. You're never going to get better planning your plan. Planning to plan, planning to plan, planning to plan. You can analyze so much that you just kind of, before I get started, I want to be really squared away here. You got to poop or get off the pot at some point, right? So S in the GPS is start. So gather information, what's your plan, and start GPS. So that's planning your training. Hope you've enjoyed this. This has been Coach Matt. Talk about the New Rules of Marksmanship, Navy SEAL shooting, page 26. Planning your training. We'll catch you next time. Bye.